We are from a family where we do like this if a newspaper by mistake touches our toe's little finger. And if we stamp the paper by mistake over, that entire year Saraswati Devi will not give entry into our house. Some offices have the automatic facilities where the flush keeps flushing at regular intervals even if we haven't finished our dumping. Obviously, how does it know that we have completed or not? Sometimes we ourselves don't. In an Indian style on a Western toilet, then one can notice their ID card dangling instead of their shoes. Toilet paper is one of the most useful thing in any washroom on a foreign land, which is a disgusting one for most of the Indians who follow the Indian washroom style. We are from a family where we do like this if a newspaper by mistake touches our toe's little finger. And if we stamp the paper by mistake over, that entire year Saraswati Devi will not give entry into our house. One of my cousin found it very difficult to explain his parents on how to use the toilet paper in US. His dad especially, when he got to know that he had to travel to a foreign land, his only trouble was how to go to the toilet. During that phase, whoever visits their house after a flight trip or a foreign trip, his first question was, "How did you go to the toilet?" instead of "Hi, how are you?" Obviously, anyone would get offended when someone suddenly questions about the natural nature call of everyone. His logic was, for a person who eats bread and butter for an entire day, the toilet paper might suffice. But we have rava upma with coconut chutney as breakfast, veg kurma with sambar rice as lunch, aloo bonda and mirchi bhaji as snacks, rotis made with multigrain atta as dinner. On special occasions, puri chole, chicken biryani, mutton gravy, and so on. When input is so much, obviously output cannot be washed out with a little toilet paper. And finally, they had to buy mineral water bottles to wash off, which was even more costlier than a Coke can and a toilet roll. Foreigners actually prefer Coke and coffee rather than water, which we tend to drink gallons to lose weight. The washrooms in the IT offices are slightly compact like the ones in the malls and the theatres. Anyone can easily identify on who is there inside. From the top, one can see their hairstyle, and from the bottom, their shoes. If they are in an Indian style on a Western toilet, then one can notice their ID card dangling instead of their shoes. Only a little window and a nameplate is missing for a FaceTime. One can actually easily tell if the corner washroom is occupied by standing at the entrance. Most of the IT employees try to use all of their intelligence in the washrooms, like muting the conference call and trying to concentrate on the dump. Some of them try to sync with the flush sound to avoid knowing the other person what they are doing. Very intelligent trick. Some offices have the automatic facilities where the flush keeps flushing at regular intervals even if we haven't finished our dumping. Obviously, how does it know that we have completed or not? Sometimes we ourselves don't. As the same automatic facility, the light of the washroom cabin goes off every 10 or 15 minutes, which is not only difficult for a person who has constipation, but also very difficult for a person who has a new lover, wife, keep, extra keep, and a half girlfriend. Unfortunately or fortunately, some IT employees get their desk near the washroom, and this gentleman or woman knows who has diabetics, diarrhea, piles, or stones in the kidney. More than that, they also know who gets washroom at which time, which is a wonderful thing. Admiring a crush is even more easy when you're sitting in a hot seat. Now it's time for the third row tall guy to go to the washroom. Maybe he didn't come, or for him it didn't come. Who knows who has which problem? I recently spoke to my distant cousin after a pretty long time, and the first question she asked was, "How do you go toilet in a Western visit?" So same trouble again.